What germ has circumscribed the globe, spreading these wars that cause the sores of Job? Is this the devil's work, Satan's masterpiece, or just the first superbug cooked up in the east? I don't know, but I got Morgellons. That's right.
Because I'm crystal clear, the host of More Morgellons, the show that keeps digging for answers so you don't have to. Put the tweezers down. And I understand how hard it is. I truly do. It can feel very powerless when it comes to the picking. Don't get it twisted. The sores aren't caused by picking. The sores cause us to pick. But when it comes to picking your face or your sores on your body, when you have Morgellons, don't do it. It is so tempting and tantalizing to just be like, fuck these things. I am pulling it out because it's hanging out of a fucking wound and it's weird, but it will only make it worse.
Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish.
If I just followed that one.
Well, look at me. I published 250 episodes of me sounding like a fucking crazy lady.
Court attention at all costs. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd then or be buried in oblivion. Stand out. Be conspicuous at all costs. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the bland and timid masses. Win through your actions, never through an argument. That's a good one.
Yeah, that also makes sense. You kind of wish that other people...
Get Law 10, infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves. They will also draw it on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate.
Well, I guess it's too late for that. Hello, lonely masses.
So these are a few of the laws of power in the book 48 Laws of Power by, I think his name is Robert Greene.
Because being a Morgie is so much about fighting the feeling of being powerless, which is really tempting, but it's not justified. It's not justified. The 48 Laws of Power is about social power, which can be important in the fight against Morgellons. That's one of the reasons why I am speaking out, doing this podcast, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it.
I would get a life, but I have one that's full of Morgellons.
But let's talk about personal power, because personal power comes from one thing and one thing only, and that is taking responsibility for what you in your life have the authority and duty to be responsible for. And that is, of course, your thoughts, your deeds, your words, and your feelings. No, of course you can't control every emotion and thought, but nor should you try. Just accept it. Move on. Have a laugh. Whenever you can, make a friend. Reach out. Go outside. Look at them fall leaves for those of y'all who live around the fall colors. If not, go look at a beautiful cactus. Take a bubble bath that has nothing to do with Morgellons. No bleach, no borax. Sing along. Dance along. Put your left foot in. Put your left foot out. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about. We gotta take responsibility for our quality of life to the extent that we can. We gotta roll with the punches. Play the best hand with the cards we get dealt, even if it means bluffing. And it's okay to fail. It's a practice, not a promise or a performance. But thank you for joining me for my performance. You know where to go when you need an expose. Because I always be exposing my ass on here. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to have a great episode.